everyone, welcome back. This is Rachel with Lo-Casa and it is deals of the week. So coming in hot, I mean, just when you look at the properties homepage right here, there are a ton of attractive deals. We have Kansas City that just came in, Fort Lauderdale, another one in Fort Lauderdale. I think these both have pools. Yeah, it looks like they do. So we have some in San Diego as well. I think one of the San Diego ones has a pool. I mean, just a lot of great opportunities that have hit our site, which I'm not even going to have time to go over today. But just know that if you're not seeing 172 properties on the platform at any given time or more, maybe a little less, give or take, that just means you are a standard user. So standard users only have access to properties that have been on our site for a month or longer that are only single family homes, condos, and townhomes. So this does not include apartments. Usually a lot of our off-market purchases as well, they're usually only available to paid users. Now, we used to only have exclusive and premium, but what you might notice if you sign in, if you're not currently a paid member, is we do have a newer tier that we believe is more attainable for the everyday user that we definitely recommend you check out. And usually we will have some type of promo in there. So if you happen to see that on your homepage, definitely try to take advantage. Just know that we will include information about all of our membership options, so that way you can decide which one works best for you. Now, moving on to the actual properties, I'm just going to run through a couple and some other opportunities that we have, but just know that you always have the ability to search through all these deals. You can filter here. You can even save searches. You can save deals, favorite deals, things like that. So we are going into Grand Prairie, Texas. So this is actually going to be a takeover. And the numbers that you're going to see are pretty accurate. They also included the last year of payouts. So the numbers that you see in the yearly projections are going to be pretty much on par of what you can expect. So the rent on this fully furnished Grand Prairie property is $2,750, and the yearly projections are a little over $67,000. So just going to some of the photos you can view here. Now, of course, you guys can upgrade this a little bit. I mean, it just looks like a functional space, which is completely fine. I mean, especially if it was already bringing in a good amount of revenue. But as you can see, there's probably some areas where you could improve it. So moving on, they just want first month's rent and security. Now, Grand Prairie, if you're not familiar, it's basically outside of Dallas, Texas. So you're going to be around all those areas. It's available this month, October 20th. Deposit is the same as first month's rent. Parking is a garage. They're open longer than 12 months. A 60-day exit clause is fine. The great thing about this is, number one, Wi-Fi is included, so you're saving on that cost, but then it's also already permitted for short-term rentals, so you don't necessarily need to worry about obtaining that permit. Air conditioning, no HOA, washer and dryer included. Then if you scroll down here with a 15% buffer, you're looking at about $2,400 in monthly profit. So if Texas is a market that you're interested in, if you do want something that's fully turnkey, ready to go without any additional furniture costs, unless you were to spruce it up the way that you'd like, you're basically getting into a property for less than $6,000. Fully turnkey, ready to go, you can start making money right away. So this is Grand Prairie, Texas. Definitely let us know if you guys have any questions about that. And then moving on, I just wanted to touch on again an update on our San Angelo portfolio. So we still have all 6 units in San Angelo available. This is also in Texas. Now, these are ranging from 2 bedrooms to 3 bedrooms, with the lowest rent price being $2,100 and the highest one being $2,500. Now, they also have revenue to back it up. So what we were given on AirDNA looks a little bit lower, but the operator actually has previous financials that they can also showcase, because they did run this as a midterm rental from time to time. So this actually, one of the things that you might have noticed if you looked at this deal previously, was the startup was anywhere from about $10,000 to $15,000. However, they've basically slashed the prices. So they're only looking for $5,000 to $7,000 takeover fee, which is negotiable, and that's going to cover the furnished setup. So basically the furniture fee. Now, keep in mind, if you pick up more than 1 unit, or if you pick up the whole portfolio or just multiple units, this is definitely going to be negotiable. And then not only that, but they completely remove the deposit. So no deposit. All you have to do is pay the furniture takeover fee and then first month's rent, and you're basically in the door. And again, you get a turnkey property, you get to save on furniture costs, which were more than whatever they're selling it for now. We already mentioned before in our previous video, if you guys want to go back and look, but washer and dryer is included. All of them are already permitted. If it's in an HOA, they allow Airbnbs and short-term rentals. Outdoor care is included, I think, on all of them. So you guys are able to bring in over $1,000 just based on these projections in potential profit from a property that's already ready to go, that has been running successfully. So that is the San Angelo. If you guys have questions about San Angelo, please feel free to reach out. And then one thing that I just wanted to touch on real quick, we are looking for someone to commit to this deal because this person is on a timeline. So this is actually a subject to opportunity out of Colleen, Texas. This is the ability to purchase a property with little to no money down, no credit check. Don't even have to put the loan in your name. Subject to, if you're not familiar with it, please go do your research. But this opportunity is still available out of Colleen, Texas. The photos don't do it justice. We do have a video tour if you guys would like to see it. It looks much better on video. But this basically is available, and they need someone to close by October 9th. They did want October 7th. However, the person that's selling it, they're getting deployed. So they are able to push it to October 9th. So they need someone to close basically within 6 days. Now, you guys can read all of the information here, the description. I can definitely send you the link as well, or it will be included in this. But the entry cost was $20,000. Now it's only $7,000. So you can basically buy this property for $7,000, nothing else out of pocket. Now, obviously, you would probably want to turn it into a short-term rental because that's the only way that it would actually cash flow. I mean, you could also run it as a long-term rental, but the comps are showing $1,900, which is kind of on the higher side. So you guys would need to rent it at $1,900 to turn anything, or just basically break even. So this is the subject to property. And then I haven't posted these yet, but we are offering 2 fully furnished turnkey Scottsdale apartments right next to Old Town Scottsdale Fashion Square. So you guys will be able to have the opportunity to pick that up. They are takeovers. They are 1 bedrooms. They are going to be about $27.50 a month, but that is going to include full management, all utilities, Wi-Fi included. The takeover fee for the furniture is probably going to be about $5,000, and then you'd be able to start renting it right away. So if Scottsdale is a market that you're interested in, if apartments are something that you're interested in Scottsdale, please feel free to reach out. In addition to that, with Scottsdale just coming back from slow season, you can expect things to really pick up. So you're picking up these properties at a perfect time. You're getting in for little to nothing. You're not having to furnish them yourself, and they're turnkey, ready to go with historical data. So if you guys have any questions about that, just reach out. Scottsdale Apartments. If you have any questions about the Colleen subject to deal, would love to move forward with someone today for a super, super low rate. You're basically getting it for nothing. San Angelo, Texas portfolio, they slashed the takeover fees, and on top of that, they're offering no deposit needed. And then Grand Prairie, it's just a turnkey, ready to go deal. You really can't go wrong with it. And of course, as you guys see, we have over 150 more properties for you to choose from. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.